Sun is so much. I'm literally trying to find the shade from the sun. um, if you've watched my last video clip, you know that I have been fasting, and I'm fasting for 100 days, and today is my 36th day. Yes, Lord. But I want to talk about something so important. It's something so precious in my heart. um, First of all, thank you for being here with me. Thank you and welcome. I want to and specific situations. um, Particularly, I'm gonna talk about people you have to live with, or situations you find yourself in, and you are gonna live with someone, and that person at the beginning is your friend or a person who wants to help you, and you are wanting to form a relationship or a friendship with the person. I'm gonna give you examples of very bad situations that I've found myself in, and I've gotten myself out, and why. Who knew I needed a place to live, and I went and lived with her. Now, this person was very a sensitive person and had kids. I did everything I could in the house, and we were so happy and very joyful to live together. And then it came a time when I started thinking about my own life, and I started getting stressed about my own life. And she saw the attitude, and she couldn't figure that out. And you know what? I started sinning against God. I started doing things that were not right, not before her eyes, because she did not know these things, but outside I knew. I now know even more as a Christian now who's pursuing the Lord, that those things were not right. So immediately I started doing those things. She completely changed her attitude, and she wanted me out of her house. Now, the things that she would accuse me of are things that I never have done in my entire life, and even today I wouldn't think of doing those things. But in my heart, I knew that I had sinned against God. I had gone against my own conscience to do things outside the home, not even outside the home, in the home, that were not really right. Now, the second person I'm gonna talk about is a person that she gave me a whole story about her life, and the story was so horrible, so bad. I felt so bad, and I literally cried for 3 days before I packed up my stuff. I packed everything. I moved out of the apartment I used to live in, and moved to help her. Now, this part in my spirit said no, said completely no, don't go, it's the wrong choice, don't do this. But I couldn't separate that with the story she was giving me. Lo and behold, I went there, I served this individual, and she literally was so horrible and so mean, and kicked me out of the house. And before God, I didn't do anything that was really against my own conscience. Now, the third situation I'm going to talk about is personally having a place to live, and inviting a person in my life that I thought that had the same values, had the same things, and I was excited, and I thought, and this was exciting for me. But eventually I realized that my expectations of the person, I was completely being disappointed, and the things that I thought about the person, why I actually invited the person into my own house, was just completely opposite. But I know for a fact that, God loves everybody, and God loves every person. And so I did not want to prematurely let the person go. And I waited until it was okay within my heart and my spirit, and I prayed about it strong enough to know that this is not just out of my flesh, like out of my need, out of the things that I want, but this is right, that I need to let this person go. And then I told the person, okay, it is time for you to go, because I knew that she was gonna be taken care of. Okay, so moving forward, there are things that you shouldn't tolerate when you see them. The things that you should be able to use your discernment so that you can be able to do the things that the Lord has put in your heart. That's how I feel. So, about friendship, number one, before you invite a person in your life and in your heart to be intimate person, a friend, an intimate friend, a person you're gonna share space, pray about that. Pray about it, have confirmation. Don't go with your own flesh. Don't go out of your own needs. Don't say, oh, I need a roommate because they're gonna help me pay rent. I need a person who's gonna help me take out the trash and all that stuff. Don't do it out of your physical needs, and please pray about it. But when you found yourself in a situation whereby it's not a good situation for you, don't walk out prematurely. Let the Lord work out what He needs to work out within your own character, within the person's own character, and then walk out. Be humble, be submissive, follow the way of the Lord. The friends that I feel that are right, like in my case, I do have friends who, whereby even if I haven't seen them for a long time and I go see them, the things that I want to do in my life, they prophetically do those things with me. You can see the Lord in the friendship. You can see the Lord in the things that you guys are doing together. So I think that is a fabulous person to be around with. You can see the Lord working in your relationship. You can see the Lord doing the same thing. You can see that the desires of your heart are being met, even with the people that are good friends with you and the people that the Lord has worked with you in. But if it's the opposite way, you have to allow the Lord to work with them as a tool to sharpen you. Alrighty. So that's it for today, and thank you for being there, and let's continue praying for each other. I love you as you love me. God bless. Bye bye. I'll see you.